Hey, Rush Rule. What's up? What's up, Sukam? Lei Huang. How's it going, people? Is there a problem with the stream? Hang on a second. Let me try to restart it, maybe. I don't know. If it's working, it's working. If it's not working, I don't know what to say. We'll try some other stuff. But there is some problems sometimes with my internet where it doesn't function properly when it tries to stream. Really weird. That's cool. It's alright, Sam. Yeah, go have fun watching the VOD later. We'll get this thing going. Is it as windy down here in Salt Lake as it is in Ogden? Good question. I don't know. It's kind of windy out here, so probably not as windy as it is in Ogden. And yes, for sure, visiting with kids is a good thing. You should do it. You should spend time with your children in general. All right, who's going to be first here? Who is first on the list? I'm going to get cast by Falcon today. Somebody sent me another 3v3 Big Game Hunters deal. So tell you what, what is this? Neo Guillotine. It's 41 minutes though. I'm not going to start with a 41-minute replay, that's for sure. Oh, here's another Deef one though. Alright, let's go Deef here. Alright. Cool. So it's going to be yet another fastest map ever replay here, sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. It's going to be Deef and Friendly versus Chaos and Rain. Top side, we have Deef. He's a white Zerg player. And his teammate Friendly is far away in the bottom left. He's a purple Protoss player. And the other team is Chaos, the teal Protoss player, and his teammate, the orange Terran player, Rain. I certainly will keep going easy math lessons for everyone. That's a really long username. Can you do that? Can you do that? Anyway, things are happening here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to send a quick tweet out. And send a quick Facebook post out so the peoples know that we're here in case they were wondering. By the way, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /FalconPaladin. It's very easy to find, honestly. Alright. Super cool. What's up, Stuart? I don't know that I quite crossed the line into fancy celebrity, but I appreciate the idea there anyway. Thanks, man. It's good to see you here. Okay, well, nobody seems to be cannon rushing at this point yet. I mean, that Overlord is scouting, which is cool. Pool here, or is that a hatch? That is definitely a pool from the Zerg player. The footprint is pretty small. That is definitely a cannon, though. Cannon rush here. Out of Friendly. We'll see where he tries to get that thing started, if he does at all. He's purple. He's going to try to get the Terran player. No, he's trying to get the Protoss. It's easier. Yeah, the screen freezes if I alt-tab out. So actually, I should fix that. Just do that. We'll D&D it up. I wish that stayed. I really do. Okay, so the cannon contain's going to start here at a Friendly. And did Chaos just throw up his own pylon? What an interesting start, man. Here's the thing, Stu. You are Stu. Stuart is Stuart. And some Lings come down to help here for Deef. Okay, this is good. This is really, really good for Team Deef and Friendly. The Lings go cruising on, and the Contain is going to work here. Yeah, here we go. This is what we're talking about here. The Contain, the Lings aren't going to try to kill anything necessarily. They're just here to contain the day. I'm interested they're not trying to kill this pylon of Chaoses. Yeah, if you're ever curious about the teams, it's always the top two versus the bottom two. Oh, and Friendly's containing down here, too. Man. Ah! There are Zealots going after the cannons! Save them! Deef is like, ah! Oh, I'm trying, but those cannons go down. But the Zealots get wrecked here, too. There's a lot of Lings on the field. Holy cow. That is a lot of Lings to outnumber these here Zealots, that's for sure. But cannon, cannon, cannon. Cannon, cannon, cannon. It really does keep the Terran player at home for some time until he can get tanks out on some level. And another Zealot going down. They're just backed into a corner, so you kill as many of the Lings as you can here. Sharp, sharp. I don't know. If you got enough Marines with Stim and they had some medic support, I think they could maybe break through. But this is all just Marines all the time, man. No higher tech at all. Barely any gas being taken whatsoever. And there is a factory coming up over here, so eventually we'll probably get tanks, but we'll have to see, won't we, if he gets there at all. The Zerglings at this point are in the annoying stage. Not really killing much, but just running about trying to be super duper annoying here. Meanwhile, Friendly does have a gateway back home. The Zerg player is making a bunch of hatcheries. Macro hatches inside the base to make a million more Zerglings as necessary. Doesn't really have any other tech at this stage of the game. He has DTs? Wait, does he? No. Unless that's only a cyber core. Okay, so maybe he's just trying to get DTs out right now. That's all that we're trying to do here. No big deal. Forge finishing up for Chaos. Circling Scout that. Zealot, Zealot, Zealot all the live long day. Cyber core robotics facility here. Maybe going to try to Reaver his way out of this contain. Friendly is dedicating a lot of stuff to this. Oh my gosh, the Terrans. This is so many Marines right now. He is researching siege mode, and he is getting a tank, so Rain just might be able to break out here. But yeah, welcome aboard. If this is your first time watching on YouTube, I do try to be here about 2 times a week. Once on the weekend, and then once on a weekday night. Fairly late, unfortunately, if you're trying to watch and you're in a place like on the East Coast, or in South America, or in Europe, but that's when I can do it. But this weekend one is a little bit earlier, so hopefully more people can hang out. Okay, are the Lings dead? I think Chaos did get rid of all of the Zerglings, which is nice for him. Here we go. Tank time. Firing away. Now, you're not getting rid of that tank with Zerglings. I am sorry. Not at all. The Zealots are here, but man, that is a contain of cannons. Nope. Here maybe. He needs to be able to take down that gateway and maybe that forge. Just get some free kills. Dead Infested is here. What up, Dead Infested? I don't know about losing the engineering bay. Like, I understand the scouting purposes here, but jeez. Deef is like, are you getting DTs soon? Templar Archives is almost done, so yes. To answer your question there. Free medics here. The control by Rain is not all that good, actually. Do you have a ComSat? Oh my gosh, he doesn't have detection. No, Rain, it's a big scary Terran army, but it doesn't have detection. Also, like, patience is a virtue. I know you want to get these cannons out, but you're losing a lot of Marines in the process, and you need those for stuff. Man, you're not even giving the medics a chance to heal you guys up, honestly. Ooh, Hydra's out for Deef too. I'm liking that. Are all your medics dead? That seems like an issue. Alright, so Overlord kill does not... Deef does not get supply blocked on that. It's a lot of Hydras here for him. Is he going for Lurker Aspect is the question of the day here. Production tab says yes he is, but it's not quite close to being there yet. Yes, we are watching the fastest map ever, 2v2 here. I don't know where those dudes were going, but they are super, super dead now. Dark Templar are out. And a ComSat station has been started here. Where is it? Down here. But is it going to be there in time? And can you actually have enough scan to deal with 3 DTs before the scan wears off? I don't know if you have the army to do it. Is the problem here. Oh, man. Chaos is floating a ton of money right now. He needs to do something. He saw the DTs come in. ComSat station finishes. DT's getting on this line. Get over here. Save your guys. Bunch of turrets coming up as well. No, wait, you guys. Hey. Hey, they're right here. Here they are. Oh my gosh. So there's the scan. DT's not getting out in time. They do get wiped out. Were there 3? Where'd the third one go? I agree. I agree the Terran player needs to be making more tanks, but here we go. This tank has 9 kills. This tank has just shown up. He's starting to wreck stuff too. Hydras coming on down, trying to break this tank-marine combo. I don't know about this, Hydralisks. There's 2 tanks here, and that is pretty scary for if there's no upgrades for both of ya. Turret up for detection. ComSat station still alive for further detection. Finishing that turret would be nice, and I kind of feel like Rain's doing really well here. Meanwhile, Chaos floating a ton of money. He's going largely gateway units. He does have some Reavers in production, though. I don't know that he's made any yet at this point. He had the robotics facility a while ago. I guess he didn't make the robotics bay until fairly recently. He's going for a Templar Archives too. It is currently 112 supply for Deef, 69 for Friendly, 105 and 118 for the other team. So Team South here might be I just call them Team South because they're in the southern section of the username list there, of the player list there. Additional tanks and marines showing up. Again, if you want me to cast your replays, you can send them to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War replay, and I will add it to the list, and we'll probably get it cast here. You will be famous. You will be YouTube famous. So now this is a contain. Turnabout is fair play. Terran player has contained... is breaking the contain on Chaos and setting up a contain here on Deef. Hey, Reaver drop. Nope. That did not do much there at all. Hey, look who has Guardians, though. Deef has Guardians at 10 minutes. And he sniped off the shuttle there. That was pretty good, too. Thank you, NaxSpain83. Greetings to you, too. The heck is Friendly working on? Friendly's just making a ton of Zealots. He's got High Templar with Storm. I believe I did see that come through. And finally, Chaos wants to participate in his own success and gets out of here. Man, that's a lot of Guardians. How many is this? This is at least 12 Guardians, you guys. Is a big number. What the heck did that Sunken just hit? Sunken just smashed something, and I don't know why. There are lurkers here. Where's your detection? Do you have science vessels yet? Do you have observers yet? Come on, Chaos. Get those observers, man. Well, science vessel on the way from Rain, which is good. Man, everybody, just it's the calm before the storm here. How are the upgrades? That's a good question. We're looking at no upgrades for the tanks, +1 attack for the Marines, and ground units for Chaos are 0. The Lurkers have no attack upgrades. The Guardians have no upgrades either. Man, get your tanks in there. Ah, he's throwing away so many Marines. Get the Dragoons in front. Ah, nice snipe. Nice snipe on the science vessel. And now, the detection is real here. There's a scan. All right, so scanning it out. Tanks need to be firing on these Lurkers and Sunkens. The defense is doing pretty darn well here. On the backside, those Zealots coming up right on top of the Marines and on the tanks. Oh, and a Storm finishing off all of the Marines there. Guardians trying to finish off what remains here. The Dragoons have to get in range of the Guardians to kill them, but they're taking serious hits from Sunkens. They're taking serious storms here as well. And now the Hydras coming out to break through the contain. They managed to get there. A bloody battle indeed there. Hop, hop, drop. And now they're going to try to kill the Protoss player Chaos. Do they have Storm? They sure do. Oh my gosh, they sure do. And that shuts that attack down quite nicely. But the Storms were used on the Hydras. There are still a ton of Guardians here from Deef. Though he pulls back. What is he worried about? I don't know. He's donating Overlords. These are not dropping Lords at all. Corsair have joined the party. And the Guardians pulling back to safety. I feel like they should have gone in. Man, Corsair's getting picked out of the sky here. Guardians not doing that well versus these Dragoons. Yeah, the Terran's going Marine tank here. I don't know. I kind of feel like he should just go mech, honestly. Has he replaced the science vessel? I don't know that he has. He lost it and then was like, oh, well, I guess I can't make any more. That was the hero unit of this game. Ooh, bit of a drop here. What is this all about? It's going to be 2 High Templar and 2 Zealots. Deef moving out here, trying to get on top of these Dragoons. Lings are the answer, honestly. Ah, no defense against this at all here from, well, actually, Deef is fine. Where are you trying to go? You should be going over here where there is defense, actually. Dragoon's not doing so well against this many Guardians, I don't think. We're going to go ahead and set that as our thumbnail in a second here. Man, a lot of these Guardians are getting wrecked. The Dragoons all die, but every single Guardian is dead. No, teal and white, yeah. It's purple and white that are together. This is an engagement and a half right here, too. Zealots coming up the backside to break their own contain, storming on top of the tanks to wipe them out. Lurkers dealing with everything else on the ground right now. And the Dark Swarm Lurker play is really doing pretty well here for the Zerg player. Oh, Corsairs and Dragoons. Is it enough to kill these things? Nah, the Storm Drop. The Storm Drop was real there. I don't even know how, yikes. That was some pretty good stuff. There's still a bunch here on the minerals. That's all that's in the shuttles. I think that was all that was in the shuttles. Hydra's just pretty much moving on in right now. Dark Swarm Lurker contain. No, Rain! Rain, why? Oh boy, that was brutal. That is extremely difficult to handle. Suddenly it's 179.99 and 180 for Deef and Friendly. And 114 and 200 for Rain. Rain's maxed out, you guys. Even though he just lost a huge ton of army there. Dark Swarm is up. Where are your fire bats? Where are your science vessels for irradiate, my good sir? Hydras trying to break on through here. Doing all right, actually. Especially with support from Zealots there from Friendly. Yeah, man, I think the Protoss player might be dead at this stage. Because the contain is just ruining Vic here. Or Rain, rather. Yeah, Chaos is done. And then Rain can't get out. Tragically for him, he never learned how to deal with Lurkers. With Dark Swarm. Sad, sad ending there for our Terran player, who really did pretty well, honestly, I want to say. I mean, he killed 100 units, produced 422, way outproduced everybody with those Marines, but in the end, lost a whole ton to those Lurkers, likely, at the end of the game there. And he did pretty well with his income there, too. So, good little 2v2 fastest map ever match. Let's go ahead and move that one into the we already cast that one pile. That was 2v2. Yeah, this was it. 191. Okay, good. So we'll move that so we don't cast it again. Which is something I've done before. Alright, somebody sent me one fairly recently. That's an hour and 19 TVT, which probably not today. A lot of JS Tet in here. And it's, oh! King of the Hill. Let's do a King of the Hill. That sounds fun. Let's give that a shot. Alright, so this is a King of the Hill replay. Sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. I don't know if there are teams or this is a free-for-all kind of a style thing. Let's see if we can figure it out. Top left here we have the brown Terran player. It is Rude. In the top right, it's the purple Protoss player, Sarawazpan. In the bottom left, it is the white Terran player, Gamma Eater. And in the bottom right, it is the teal Protoss player, Beladus. So, King of the Hill, the name implies it's going to be a free-for-all, right? It is. Look at this APM. Rude's at 100. Everybody else is like 20. Rude might be a little bit better than the rest of these people he's playing with. I'm just going to say. Now, I feel like I played one of these before. Do you just have to be in the middle of the map longer than everybody else and then you win? Hey, what's up, John Kevin? You here to sell me propane and propane accessories? I do like the worker scouting here from Rude, and nobody else is interested in doing that at this stage, and that's totally okay. And again, APM does not mean somebody is terrible if they don't have a great APM. It could just mean they don't want to spam at the early stages of the game. And especially if we see we move up into the later stages of the game, if they have a higher APM, then that means they're okay. Ah, here we go. Proxy Barracks here out of Rude. He's going to try to take out the Zerg player fast. Well, not really worrying about the other two at this stage. That's very true, Artur. You can zoom out a ton. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Such the zoom outs. Oh, let's update the thumbnail while he's building that. How about that? Wait, where does that save for screenshots? Moving on in, making a Marine. Either way, Marine shows up, and a bunker, which is not good, actually. And suddenly, our purple Zerg player is in a lot of trouble. I gotta try something real quick. Documents and StarCraft? What the heck? Do, 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 do. Well, all right. Sardas Ospan is dead at this point. Very unfortunate for him. What's up, Mr. Clean? What's up, Jeff? Jeff Yeon is a stream member, and as a result, or a channel member, and as a result, I'm gonna let him choose which game we cast next if he's interested in that. Thanks for joining the channel. And yeah, the proxy shows up. The Zealots... Oh, hang on. The Zealots are fighting against Brown. But there's a bunker. So the Zealot's gonna die here. Another Zealot shows up. Is this a 3v1 type situation? I want to know what white does. Oh. Yeah, white's trying to take down the bunker too. This is a 3v1, so this is basically Rude taking on Gamma Eater, Bladis, and Sarawazpan. Alright, Jeff, thanks for hanging out, dude. Yes, bow before Jeff. For he is the leader. He has the Falcon Paladin icon next to his name. Alright, so Marines are coming to help. Zealots are coming to help break this thing up. They want to make sure that Sardas Wazpan can actually get some economy going here, which would be nice. And we're safe. Back to work. Sarawazpan. Michael Purcell, hey, welcome. You very much are, you're welcome. Let's just say that for the live streams. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Lucas is here. What's up, dude? Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Alright, so a lot of units are coming up to protect purple, which is very nice. 3v1 times. Rude, again... seems to be a little bit more on the ball here than his teammates. Like Gamma Eater does not have a good worker count here at all. Probe count is looking pretty good here out of Bladis. He's floating a ton of money though. He could probably stand to do other stuff with it. Greetings from the United States, Lucas. I'm glad to have some Polish fans here for sure. Ah, Artur is from Poland too. Fantastic. You guys can be friends. Artur and Lucas can be friends together here. Alright, man. How do we protect against this? We've got a bunker. We've got a tank. This is a pretty intense little Marine Zealot push here, but it should be okay. I feel like if the Zerg player could show up too and help out, it'd be a different story, but it's just 2v1 right now. And yeah, taking out supply depots is not a bad idea. If you could supply block Root, it's going to be a good time. Tank unsieges. Interestingly enough. Good positioning on that bunker, though. I like it. I really enjoy that a lot here. Take firing, not being fired upon. That's what you want to do. Alright, so that barracks goes down, but then moving into this is just not going to be a good time for the other team. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely kited there. Replacing his barracks. Root is getting stim. And it is done, actually. Stim is done. Probably should get some medics there to play with it, too. I like how there are pylons, as though that helps with the defense at all. You need a forge. Oh, maybe he's going to throw up a cannon. He's thinking about it. Bladis is thinking about that kind of stuff. Yeah, purple ABM is not so good. He needs to put these drones to work. I don't know what he's looking at, or he's not putting these drones to work, but there's not much else to do, buddy. You don't have an army yet. More and more zealots coming on in. And a bit of a marine tank medic army moving out here for Root. He knows he can't just sit back and let everybody, you know, let everybody macro up. Hey, Mr. Homeland Security. Yes. I do have fans from a lot of countries. YouTube tells me where people are coming in from, what country. And, I mean, I've got people as far away and remote as Mongolia watching, so that's pretty cool. All right, man, here we go. Tanks, Marines. Setting up on this, like, cannon thing, which doesn't really protect against this anyway. CPU has way more AM. CPU has tons of APM. The zealots are going after the tanks. No, don't chase the Marines. Get the tank. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, this APM is insanely low right now for Zerg. I don't even... Is he trying to attack with his drones? He's kind of trying to buffer with his drones and lings here. That's amazing. This tank is like, delicious drones and Zerglings. Yeah, we got Russian fans here too. Definitely seen that. We got Chinese fans, Korean fans here, Marines, Firebats, and medics show up. A little bit late to join the party, but that's okay. Travis is from Missouri. What's up, Missouri Blue Springs? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday Falcon Brood War stream here. Again, Lobby stuff. But that's okay. Lobby stuff can be entertaining in a different way compared to the highest of high-level professional StarCraft. I've always felt that. One of my favorite things to watch, honestly, from other people even, is the lower level stuff. You can learn stuff. And you can be entertained at the same time. It's a great deal. Alright, man. Rude. Let's see his supply. 52 versus 21, 48, and 15. Come on, Zerg player. You're embarrassing me in front of the fans. I need you to do cool stuff. You have 900 minerals in the bank. Make some Zerglings. Get speed. Mario Guzman is from Bolivia. Welcome to the stream, Mario. No medics in this army, by the way. Yep, that's what's happening there. Zerglings, no. Maybe the Zealot Dragoon army could... Wow, that's pretty good. Bladis is definitely the best player on the other team here. Nice. Firebat on a tank. It's hilarious. The Marines doing pretty well here. Marine tank doing pretty good against the Dragoons. Tank's got 2 kills already and does force everybody back. Bladis is down to 26 supply. Rude still at 56. Protoss players doing this off of 4 gateways. 2 of them are up here in SAR's base, who they are protecting, and whose APM has skyrocketed to 45. So, hey, man, he's doing stuff. Is he getting... Oh, he's actually making Hydralisks. Hey, good man. Yes, Lucas. Nada versus... yeah, Nada versus Effort. Incredible game. Fantastic game. Neo's here from Poland. So, I think Poland's winning right now. Yeah, don't attack up the ramp. It's not going to work out for you. You miss a lot. Yes, it's not good. It's not good times. Tank on the high ground, just enjoying his superiority here. More tanks coming in. If Gamma Eater made some tanks, it would be nice, but he's just now getting a machine shop. He is just now getting an armory. A couple armories, actually. Yeah, this is not enough Hydras here. I mean, Hydra, not a bad idea. Oleg, we've been up for about 36 minutes. This is just not good. Rude is just crushing here today. And greetings from the Soviet Union. The Communist Party are also approved StarCraft 2. I mean, this is StarCraft 1, so context matters. Alright, well, Sara is in trouble again like he has been this whole time. Moment of silence. Mario, if you want to join the Discord, then we'll get you into the clan. Well, this is bad news for the Zerg player. Everything is dead, turns out. This small group of people from Gamma Eater are like, we're not sure what we're doing here. Hey, Dimitri. Throws out the breathtaking meme. That's going to be a good one for a while. Alright, so Sara is throwing up a hatchery inside Bladis' base to be safe. Army supply 96 for Rude, 24, 37 and 1 for Zardawazpan. And that was his final drone, so he's done. He has enough money to make one more drone, though, so that's good. Hey, what's up, Baga? Baga Chips. We are just casting your replay sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. This is one that was sent to me, and it's a 3v1, and Rude is just kind of crushing everybody. Yeah, purple's in trouble, white's in trouble at the same time, which is not good. Yeah, I mean, fire bats are not what you want here, not against tank marine. Nobody's really competing here on the other side, too. But yeah, if you want to join the SC2 clan, just go ahead and head over to the Discord server. There's a link up there. And just ask how to join the clan, and somebody can help you for sure. There's always somebody there. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the match, Baga. That was an amazing one. I really... Oh, thank you too, Sarah. And Tony wants me to do an Overlord dying sound. I mean, it's really just like a blorp sound, right? Like a... something like that. If you want to talk to the Overlord, that's different stuff. But the death sound is really just kind of a goopy, wet explosion. It's kind of gross, actually. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy my stuff, Sarah, Tony. Dad is very impressed by Brown's ability to just kill everything. Because, by golly, he is. 112 supply, 5 for Gamma Eater, 1 for Sarawazpan. He's got his drone. He's got his drone. He's mining with it. Killer bees. Yeah, no kidding. Really fun to play, even if you first played as a kid. Maybe especially if you first played as a kid. I don't know. Yeah, purple's technically still alive here. Goodbye, all of Gamma Eater's buildings. He's toast. He's able to the command center. Hey, look, a carrier's out for Gamma Eater. Hey, hey. Yeah, Everybody else here not doing very well against Rude. APM did matter, it turns out, and still does. Alright, so we'll see if one carrier can... Ooh, 2 carriers on the way. 3 carriers can defeat Rude. That is the question of the day. 1 basing, by the way. How many mineral patches up? Not a lot. Gonna get mined out here fairly soon. You were 27 when you first played StarCraft? Had it come out then? Are you... I mean, how old are you, Travis? As a guess is what I'm asking here. Oh, Bladis, rather. Derp. Bladis is making that. Ah, Travis is 49. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Marine tank. Final push here against Bladis, who's trying to keep all of his friends alive here. He's got Zealots. He's got Dragoons. He's got carriers that are building interceptors, but doesn't have the upgrade for additional interceptors. That's not good news, Bears. It is 3v1, man. Alright, here we go. Carriers fighting. They might be able to hold off this initial attack, but there are reinforcements coming in. Zealots, go! This is an all-hands-on-deck scenario. Ah, the interceptors are getting wiped out. The Zealots don't have legs. Trying to get up that ramp is just horrible news. The Goliath transition from Rude was really good. And that's going to be it. There's just nothing else here. Especially once the carriers are gone. There's especially nothing else here from Bladis. And the rest of his team just doesn't have anything either. Coming down the ramp. 1-1 on the Marines. Yeah, and here we go. I don't know what to say here. I mean, this is just a stomping. Hey, Vover! No, man, I'm in the U.S. United States. It is morning time where I am. I am very far west. New carrier pops. Doesn't have any interceptors and gets wiped out by Goliath with the Charon booster, by the way, which is, I know, less shameful, but still. The probes are running up to where... Actually, this is a Rudis setup here. You can't go that way. Technically, you can go this way, but... No, Zerg player done after making about 4 Hydralisks the whole game. Alright, we're done. We're speeding this up. Sardawa's pan is out. How are we still doing stuff? Move. Bladis is left. And Gamma Eater's left, and Rhoda is your winner. Good heavens, that was a shellacking. It was a shellacking like another... Well, yeah, look at this. Units, structures, resources, all the way across the board. Just kind of killing it. 195 units killed. He lost 54. Resources across the board there too. Alright, so that was it, man. A massacre without question. Let's see, where was that one? 3v1 Ponage is the name of that replay. Yeah, it sure was. Move that out. Awesome possum. Awesomely possumly. Okay, what's next? What is next here today? Micro fastest. Oh, yeah. Some of these. So these ones are insane. These are 4v4 on a tiny fastest map ever. I think we're going to try this. This is labeled as a good micro replay for Falcon. About 15 minutes. That seems fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, 4v4 action here. Look how small this map is. You can look at it. Look how small it is. This is as far as I can zoom out. All right, so team 1, you got Nice. He is a brown Protoss player. His teammate Cadendor is a white Protoss player. Also on their team is the purple Zerg I Can Lose. And then Cup of Tea and orange Zerg player down south. So the teams are really spread out now. We've got Radikar, 67, yellow Protoss player. Zoldyck, a teal Zerg player in the top right. Way in the bottom left, Talikta, a blue Terran player. And Prelator in the other bottom right. Man, are they in the corners? Are they seriously in the corners? Nah, Jeff said he didn't want to. I asked. Jeff said he was fine just watching. Red Terran player Prelator. So yeah, it's red bottom right, blue bottom left, teal, and yellow. Holy smokes. So it's top, it's corners and then sides. Those are the teams right now. So team corners is going to be these guys, and team sides is going to be these guys. Good times. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, Killer Bees, no kidding. There is a really, it's hard. It's hard to play the game at the level that the players on the channel generally do. Was he trying to macro? What the heck was that? Alright, well, it's a Ling rush coming on up right now, but Ling's already popping out now for Zoldyck. He's fine. He would have shut down. I think that was a creep colony attempt set up there, but nope, not going to happen. Not with Zerg's on the field. So Zerg players going for those early hatches. I mean, early pools, for sure. Yeah, do it, Jeff. Send me one of your replays. I'll cast it for sure. I will cast member replays without hesitation. I mean, unless you send me, like, 100. I can't cast all of those, but you know what I mean. Yes, thank you. I will continue my work. Ling versus Ling action here. Sunken Colony actually can reach the other side of this river. I mean, I use river in the loosest sense. And take down that bunker. That's hilarious. That is absolutely funny. Bunker down. Sunken's big. Sunken's really a big deal here. Ling's cruising on in. Trying to take out some stuff. But defensive Lings are here from Cup of Tea. Oh, you know what? Nope, those are on the same side. Purple and orange are on the same side because they're sides. Oh, poor Prelator. Bad spawn location. That's what I say. Really bad spawn location in between all these Zergs. Meanwhile, cannon rushing up here is a Radikar. He's just trying to take down Mr. Nice with cannons and not much else. Look at this. Just sneak in, throw them up. These Zerglings are trying to take down these cannons, but there's too many. The run-by is not going to happen either, buddy. Nope. That was brutal. That was really brutal stuff. The cannon rush by Radikar is really doing some serious work right now. It's containing. It's killing. It's keeping Zerglings away. And yeah, Cadendor here can't do anything about it at all. Meanwhile, cannon rushing down here. Poor Terran players today, man. Terran players are having a bad time. Telek is in a lot of trouble here too. Man, cannon rushing on this map is insanely good. You really want to play Protoss on this map if you can help it. Building on the corpse of, well, a Prelator down here. We've got Cup of Tea. So defensive cannons are here, but the problem is... My goodness, my throat today. The problem is, Nice can't build any buildings. He can set up defensively with cannons of his own, but he can't build any gateways or stargates or anything. So what's he doing? I don't know. Prelator is floating his command center down somewhere. I mean, can he what? Can he do anything here? I don't know. Ah, the cannons. Cup of Tea says somebody's screwed. You're not wrong about that. I mean, tanks are going to help here. This Telikta could make a comeback. I would not be shocked if he was able to make a comeback here today. Look at that. Look at that little smiley face of death down here. That's incredible. Zerglings trying to decide what they want to do. Alright, so tanks are clearing this out. This is really nice. Yeah, dead infested. I believe it. I believe everybody gets cannon rushed a lot on this map. Command center allowing for shots to come in. Oh, guess who's got mutas, though? I Can Lose has mutalisks. Ah, look at him picking off this tank. There is a bunker with a marine inside it. I don't know if there's enough anti-air here for Telikta. The mutas are acting like that bunker is full of marines. It is not. He's being very cautious, though, for good reason. Tank's got 8 kills. Not bad for himself, honestly. The mutas decide not to press, interestingly enough. Well, maybe they're waiting for reinforcements here. Yeah, team sides looking pretty good here, but team corners not bad either with all of the cannons. Gonna be really hard to deal with without tanks or guardians or reavers or something. Ah, got the machine shop, so no further tanks can be produced. That's really good. Some really good stuff here. Muta's protecting Cup of Tea's base in this direction, but Team Sides has taken over this whole bottom right corner. This is theirs now. They have this base, this base, this base, this base, and this base. Again, not that Nice can do anything with it. Cannons are defending his probes up here, too. He knows that Mutas are going to be a threat. Zealot's trying to walk in here to Telikta's base, and with the Mutalisks, I think that's going to be enough. There's not enough Marines to shut this thing down. I guess there was a double bunker, but again, not that many Marines present at all. Yeah, Telikta's in trouble. Zealot Mutalisk is just his kryptonite right now. All the tanks are gone. All the attacking units are gone. Telikta's down to 10 total supply. The Mutas pull out to deal with what? You being attacked, friend? I don't think so. I guess we just leave the Zealots to wipe everything else out. If, you know, because they can. Oh, that Sun can just kill the Hydralisk. That's amazing. Corner Zoldyck. We haven't talked much about him today, but he is doing okay for himself. We're way over here. He's got a hive. He's got I mean, obviously a queen's nest here. He's trying to take down our top players, Nice, with additional attackings of Sunkens, which is really mean, honestly. Ah, but the Guardians have arrived. I Can Lose has Guardians. He's going to try to wipe out these cannons all by himself. Which you can't do, even though Guardians do tend to annoyingly just kind of drift into cannon range from time to time. Look at this. There's that drift. There's the drift I'm talking about. So annoying, honestly, it is. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Corsairs coming in to deal with it. Hydras too, to some extent. That's enough to chase the Guardians away at the very least. Pulling back to the safety of their cannons. Hydra's pretty good here from Zoldyck, though. I don't know. Kind of feel like Corners is in trouble. They lost both their Terran players entirely at this stage. All that's left for Corners is a Zerg player here and a Protoss player here, who is going carriers, by the way. He's making 4 carriers at a time. And they might be able to wipe out top here, too. Which would be pretty nice. The Sunken causing some problems here. So, Side's taking some damage. This is a pretty close match, actually. Well, the Hydras just need to sit back out of the range of those cannons and just kill stuff. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Bring these additional Hydras in and help out, dude. Gotta stop the income here from Nice sooner rather than later. The vital buildings for Telikta are getting wiped out by cannons. He done. Nice is expanding. Oh, he managed to sneak a pylon or a probe out, obviously. So he's expanding down here because he knows he's dead up at the top. Yeah, his Nexus is done. His income is out. Mutalisk's attacking it against these Hydras. I don't know about that, but there are Guardians in the mix here too now. That is such good position there from the Guardians. Just kidding. They're in range of the Hydras. That's not great either. Thanks, Jeff. I will give it a cast next up. How about that? Next game is a Jeff game. Yeah, the Guardian's doing pretty well if they can just stay out of the range here. I like the Spores set up. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Guardians in production. Is that what that is? Ultras are on the way too. Yeah, 12 Guardians in production right now. Yikes. Yeah, I think Sides have done it. Carriers are going to be pretty good, honestly. They take forever to build, though. Oh yeah, that's nice, Jeff. That sounds about right. 150 to 200. Uh-huh. People will appreciate that one, I think. Thank you. The Reavers are out. White player finally doing something today. Cadentor, other than building cannons. Man, Reavers and Guardians working together in harmony is kind of hilarious. Here we go. Corsairs and Guardians. Corsairs going to win that one eventually. I still feel like Scouts would be better. Eradicar floating a ton of money. Prelator is out. I'm not even sure how he was still alive to begin with, honestly. He died a while ago. Reavers are trying to take down Eradicar's carrier setup, but nope. Not going to happen. Nope. Kill the Reaver. Got him. Got him. Dark Swarm Hydras are here, though. Hey. It's not bad. Jeff, it's not your first time playing StarCraft, is it? Obviously not. If you started playing Remastered recently, you probably played a whole lot of original Brood War. Yes, Jeff Yon is our only Jeff. He is #1. Because he has the Falcon icon next to his name. That's all it is. He hit that join button. He joined the channel as a channel member. And that's how he won. Defiler consuming. Another Dark Swarm comes up just in time to save the Defiler. That was close. Carriers are here from Nice. And Eradicar. Carrier versus carrier action. Coming at you today for your Sunday. Sunday. Oh, but there's Devourers in here too. I love the amount of Devourers we see in these fastest map ever games. It's crazy. We never see them out in the 1v1 world. But man, in team games, not bad. They are support units, and they're really good at being a support unit. I don't know about this. I feel like Corners is in trouble, friends. Eradicar, I think, was the best bet they had to win this thing. Ultralisks and Lings on top of your Hiders. They don't care about your Dark Swarm. Ah, the chaos. All of the chaos right now. The acid spores are thick upon the carriers of Eradicar. Ultralisk has 0 kills. All right, that's fine. But yeah, I think Ultra is not a bad answer here. Their pathing's messed up, though. I mean, they're trying to do stuff. It's not really working out all that well. Just gonna turn it off for the moment here. Just enjoy the insanity. Boy, back into a corner and stacked up when there are this many Devourers, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, that splash damage. Ugh. The Acid Spores. Eradicar is out. And that's it. Team Sides manages to win the day there. Starting off with a very, very nice attack of the Terran player in the bottom right here. Poor Prelator. He just spawned in the wrong location, is what he did. He was surrounded by Zergs. They both went pool first. They wrecked him. There was a Sunken destroying his bunker at the front. You can't really do anything about that. Yeah, just spawn location pwned, as it turns out. Meanwhile, on the sides here, we did have some cannon defense here out of Katendor directly into carrier. Same story, except a little bit differently in the top left from Eradicar, who went for cannon on the offense and then into carrier. But unfortunately, the Zerg players were left alone for too long. And Zerg players left alone for too long generally tend to get really scary really fast. Both with Ultras and Guardians here, and then we had the Devourer army from Cup of Tea swinging on in there too. So, good match. Really fun stuff. Yeah, no, Acid Spores are great. I don't know why we don't see them as much in 1v1s, but whatever. People, obviously, the meta changes. Overall, the winner of the day is I Can Lose. He was the blue? Yeah, I guess colors match here. Yeah, 101,000 points. And then resources, definitely good for Eradicar here, but he just got ganged up on in the end there. Couldn't do anything about it. Alright, so let's find... what did we just cast? Good micro for Falcon, right? 2? Yeah. Eradicar, Prelator. Yep, good micro 2. We're going to move... We're going to grab that replay from Jeff. Whew. Fighting Spirit. We shall call it TVP2. Yes, Travis, that's what I look like. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. I've done face reveals a lot, but not all the day on the YouTube channel, that's for sure. TVP2, Fighting Spirit. Let's do this thing. Alright. So here on Fighting Spirit, we have a pretty decent mid-rank game here sent in by a member of the channel. It's gonna be in the top right. The brown Terran player, Precchio. APM 667, man. He's spamming hard. And in the top left-hand corner, the, wait. I did this wrong. This isn't brown at all. Starting over. Here in the top right is the white Protoss player, J2061, with an APM of 250. What? There's so much brown on this. Look at that. Those are brown too. Wait, is this white then? But there's brown. Ah! I'm struggling, you guys. Okay, look. Minimap colors brown. This is Precchio. Alright, man, so this is Precchio, top left. This is Jay. Even though he has tons of brown on his command center, his SCVs are white, and the minimap is white. Crikey. That was a struggle of an opening, if there ever was one. But we push on, because that's what we do here on this channel, is we push on. Always and forever. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Not walling off against the Terran is a pretty smart idea. Not walling off against the Protoss is also fine. Let's see if we go for a quick expand from the Terran player, which he has to hold off a Dragoon rush with a bunker. But first you got to scout and find out where your opponents are. So, Jay, also known as Jeff, is cruising on out and trying to find his opponent. Not going to find him here. Not going to find him here in the bottom right, but will eventually find him here in the top left. Dun, dun. Jeff, you're spoiling the results. Nobody wants a result spoiled. Maybe he's trolling us, guys. Maybe we think he's going to lose, but maybe he actually wins, and it's a big surprise at the end. Huh? How about that? Alright. Well, nothing crazy here. Singularity charges on the way from the Protoss, as expected. Terran player going for a quick factory here. Not expanding. Not going to try to hold it with a bunker and Marines. Going to go for that tank first to try to slow down this Dragoon push, which can be pretty fantastic. Although you do want a bunker also to support. One tank can get overwhelmed by a handful of Dragoons pretty easily. So you want to watch out for that. But for the time being, I'm really surprised that nobody's even really looked towards expanding yet. Dragoon out. Chasing this SCV. SCV will take some time before he gets murdered, but not as much as he would like, I don't think. You take the middle expand? Holy crap, Jeff. That's amazing. Nobody ever takes the middle expansion. Alright, I'm impressed. I'm impressed now. And walling off at the top here with the command center. Doesn't want to build it on the low ground. He's feeling very worried about this. Probe comes in for the scout. Does get away in time. Precchio's responses and reflexes are pretty good. But yeah, here we go. Dragoon 1. Expansion behind it. Coming out across the map right now. 2 Dragoons out. And they have range. Look out. Look out, Marines. You're going to have a bad time with this. Bunker on the high ground to be really nice right about now. But coming down to expand is going to be a little bit difficult. Although, Spider-Mine's coming in first. Marines not able to do it. Ah! Has to bring in his tank. Has to bring in his SCVs to buffer. And Tank's going to have to do this all by his lonesome without siege mode. Taking some hits there, but forcing the Dragoons away. Marines shows up. Continuing to make stuff is really important in these situations. Defender's advantage is a big deal. Where you can have units showing up instantly, whereas your opponent has to walk them across the map. And decides, you know what? That's okay. Precchio says, I have my expansion on the way here. Terran player does not have his yet. I feel like I'm ahead. Which is nice. Siege mode on the way here, too. A Vulture in production, and he does have Spider Mines. So he's going to be able to hold off here by throwing down Spider Mines. Probably, I'm going to say right about here. Tom Holland. Tom Holland, the spoiler of all things Marvel. Good Spider-Mine presence here. Third base coming in from Precchio. He's doing pretty good, man. I mean, his 300 APM is serving him fairly well. His expansion timings are really fantastic here, keeping the Terran player to 2 bases, which he is on, which is nice. Jay's doing a pretty good job here. Jeff is representing the channel fairly well. Gaji Gaming is present. What's up, Gaji Gaming? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Vlad the Impaler is here. Vlad Tarnakiru. Wow, Karnasiru. I don't know how to say that at all, but welcome to the channel. We could see Wraith versus Carrier. Seems entirely possible. We don't see it as much as we should otherwise, right? I hear that in the comments a lot, as we need Wraiths versus Carriers, and we've seen it. We've seen it done to a pretty good effect, too. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. Is this it? Is this Jeff going for the center expand? Nope, he's faking us out. He's faking us out, just heading down that way for some reason. Boom, boom. Got a missile turret up, I guess, for observers, which is pretty smart, because an observatory is done for Prekyo. What was I trying to say there? I honestly don't know. Brain sometimes gets wires crossed is all. Supply depot. Tank's not in siege mode for some reason. Siege him up, man. Don't chase either. Hey. Dragoon fast. It's got 4 legs. Man, he wants to kill this Dragoon. He's going to get it, too. The Vulture's going to chase it down at the very least. Oh, no. Reinforcing Dragoons. Never mind. Never you mind. It was a trap. It was a trap. And the tank and the Vulture and the Marine all die. Throw down your spider mines. You are Vultures. You exist solely to throw down spider mines. This poor SCV is just like, I'm going to hide down here during this battle. I'd rather not be involved in the war that is to come. There we go. Tank sieging up. One on the high ground. Couple on the low ground here. Engineering bay blocking off there nicely too. Barracks is chased back here and working on a robotics facility. Couple observers in the mix. Liking that. Liking the additional detection. It's a good way to win the game is with the detection and seeing what your opponent is doing. Poor SCV. Still alone by this tree. Look how big. Either this SCV is huge or the tree is small. I think SCVs are huge, you guys. I decided. Lore-wise. The Vulture's cruising about. Not really throwing down spider mines. There we go. There's the throwdown. It's a lot of Dragoons out, man. And they don't have any upgrades yet, nor are there any on the way. Forge getting started. Vulture's thinking about going through. Losing a Vulture in the process, though. That's dangerous stuff. It's alright, Jeff. You're honestly better than probably anybody else I've cast on the stream so far. So, I would not worry about it. You're doing great, honestly. Factory's up, spending your money pretty effectively here too. Third base timing. A little bit late, but I like the spider mine field. It's going to slow down any attack there. Producing, what is that? Observer sight range is coming in from Prekyo. Again, observers checking for places where the Terran player can expand, looking to see what's coming out of these factories. This is really good. Tons of Dragoons out. Again, they don't have upgrades because the Forge just finished. He just got that started with the ground weapons, which is nice. Tank count seems a little bit anemic, but he is producing them as fast as he can, making additional factories here. Vultures in the production too. Clearing out the spider mines, and somehow I hit E there. Fat-fingered it probably. Tanks here defending with some spider mine defense there too, and really just mass Dragoon out of Prekyo. Usually you want some zealots in the mix, and then as I say that, 6 zealots immediately spawn. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, see, Oleg says this one's looking really good, Jeff, so you are a good player. Maybe not as good as you used to be, but that's okay. You're still really good at this game. It's like riding a bike is what it is. Spider mines everywhere, just, and coming on in, actually can harass a little bit here. There's a single cannon. But several probes are going to go down here nevertheless, trying to get out of range there. Spider mines dealing with zealots that try to show up. Zealot legs is almost done from Prekyo. Just dancing about with the Dragoons, trying to see what's going on here. Saturating the third base is getting started now from Jay. He's building a turret over here. A lot of tanks set up, transferring from the main base to the third base. He is trying to get into that science vessel tech. Needs a control tower for that, though. Jeff is continuing to spoil the match. Jeff! We don't need to know what happens, though. Science facility coming in from Jay. Stargate and a Templar Archives coming in. Probably going to be for Templar. Rather for Arbiters, Templar Archives. Not for Templar. Likely not at this stage. So Stargate done. Templar Archives done. Orbital Tribunal should be getting started here sooner rather than later. $160 to 101 supply. Protoss player looking good. Macroing his face off right now. But dealing with tanks. No, Jeff, you can talk. Just don't tell us what's going to happen later on in the game. That's okay. You can tell us, like, when I said that your SCV was lazy, you're like, I'm not paying attention. That's fine. That's totally great. Yeah, I hope Jeff is trying to just troll the comments. That'd be fantastic, honestly. I would laugh. Hard, hard, hard. Orbital Tribunal coming in right here. These are the buildings you need, and that's where it's coming. Protoss Army for Precchio getting pretty, honestly, scary. 171 supply here. Vultures throwing down Spider Mines, slowly sieging out. Maybe going to go for a 4th base here sooner rather than later. Tanks are sitting at +1 attack, which is nice. +1 attack here for the ground units for the Protoss too. Armor upgrades now coming in for Jay. Jeff is also getting EMP Shockwave and Charon boosters. And making some Goliaths, which I guess maybe to deal with the Arbiter. It's not going to be a carrier tech switch here for Precchio, at least not now. It's definitely a future possibility, but not at this moment. Ground 2 is coming in from the Protoss. Yeah, both players floating a bit of money here. The Vultures are trying to fight against the Zealots, but not going super well for them. Spider-Mine's getting hacked out of the ground before they can actually get down there. And the Dragoons are attacking into a huge tank line, which they don't want to do. Yeah, that's a double expand here from Precchio. He has double expanded down to the right side for his 4th and 5th bases. 3 bases looking good here from Jeff. I would recommend you expand faster, dude. You have enough money to do so. And even if you lose it, at least you went for it. On this map, you can pretty much cover this area to this area with tanks. Throw up some tanks on the high ground here. Some bunkers so the backdoor attacks can't get you. But a 4th base is entirely possible here. Little bit late, but I think better late than never. Is this what this SCV is doing? Yeah, I like how the Zealot's hiding down here, or the SCV's hiding down here, and the Zealot's like, I'm going to stay down here too. Gonna stay out of trouble here. Precchio's effectively maxed out here at about 14 minutes, 2:50 APM. Jeff is not giving up. He's working on Science Vessel energy upgrades. He's working on Science Vessels. Does he have enough supply? A little bit supply blocked here. But should be making additional tanks here too. Always be making stuff. That's what Day 9 taught me once upon a time. Observer gets picked out of the sky. Nice target firing there. Precchio being really passive. Really passive for the past few minutes here. And here we go, going for it. Zealots and Dragoons coming from both sides right now. The Zealots getting on top of these tanks. Where are the Vultures to help with this? I don't know. Are there just too many Dragoons? The tank count is falling so fast. Yeah, man, not even using stasis here. Not even using recall. Just straight up going for it. Precchio says, I'm up. Significantly in army supply. Spider-Mines are trying to save the day. High Templar just coming around. Not sure what they're here for, other than Storm, possibly. We didn't see any going down. And Dragoons actually pull out. There we go. There's a Storm. Or does he not have detection is the problem? Does he not want to walk into a spider minefield with all these Dragoons and get wiped out? Seems possible. Yeah, at this point, though, it's 151 to 124. So, I mean, I don't know. Jeff doing a pretty good job here. He's producing 3 tanks and 5 vultures at a time, which is nice. He's continuing the upgrades. +3 attack is now on the way for the Protoss. +2 is complete, obviously. And 1-1 tanks and vultures are present. So third base up. Honestly, after an attack like that, you need to expand. You just do. You're 16 minutes in. You don't have a 4th base. Your opponent's happily sitting on 5 right now. And, yeah, expansion here after wiping out, after holding off an attack. And there's no better time to do it, honestly. Yeah, there were observers, but Goliaths and turrets took them out. So this army is observerless, it turns out. Vultures trying to take down Precchio's attempt at a 6th base. And he's not going to get it. Let's get some damage to it, nevertheless. That was pretty good. Production is vultures, tanks, science vessels. 178 to 147. It's a better situation here for Jeff than it's been for quite some time. Dun, 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 no. This is my favorite sound, is stuff coming in and out of Cloak. It might be my favorite StarCraft sound, honestly. It's a good one. Whoever designed that sound is good at their game. Good at their job, turns out. Good at their game. Good at their job. All right, man. 190 to 171. Not a bad place for Jeff, honestly. He's continuing those upgrades. Stasis is being researched now for Precchio. Maybe he thought he didn't need it before, but he definitely needs it now. And yeah, Protoss sitting on 6,000, 4,000 while maxed out is a huge bank. Probes trying to transfer down. Not looking good for them. Where's your... Bring your science vessel up. Cloaked zealots are causing you problems. There we go. Brings them up. Slow and steady, man. Slow and steady here from Jeff. He's trying to win that race. Doom. Doom. Cloak Protoss army going for it over here. Trying to get set on top. Tanks are rolling in by the numbers, though. Several of them are present. Storming the tanks. Very good stuff. EMP is getting tossed down on that Arbiter and on that Dragoon group. Nicely done. I think he got 2 off. Maybe just the 1, he said. And a full retreat here from the Protoss. He doesn't want to engage with these tanks. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Zealot. Oh, causing some problems there, but he gone now. And Dragoon's just getting crushed. Jeff continuing to push up here. Slowly sieging forward. With 100 tanks on the ground. That +2 armor is almost done. Almost 2-2 tanks here, which is scary stuff. Stasis catching both of the science vessels. But not this vulture? That's weird. Stasis is weird. Alright, so stasis is a problem. But there are some tanks back here protecting these dudes. So that might work out. Oh, the storms, though. The storms. Finishing off that tank. Nicely done. Dragoon pays for it with his own blood, though. 160 to 129 supply. Precchio is up. Another stasis, only catching a single tank here, though. This is pretty intense right now. Dragoons versus tanks, not generally what you want here. But detection's a problem. Is it? Missile turret was spawning there. Missile turret trying to take down the Arbiter. Fighting each other right now, which is honestly hilarious. What an absolute cluster of a battle this is. Arbiter taken down. There's still 2 more present. Zealots getting popped out here. 4 Zealots and 2 Dragoons being made at a time right now. Precchio just kind of trickling his units in, which is not how you want to do this. Oh, Spider Mine's getting laid. Beautiful tactic play there. Nicely done. Taking out a couple Dragoons with the Spider Mine. Stasis is going to wear off here sooner rather than later. Production tab says no carriers, actually. No transition. Travis. Or don't look at the shoe 1. Man, these guys are going to come out of stasis eventually. That'd be nice. Guys. There they are. But they don't have detection. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he making more science vessels? Hey, look. The middle base was taken just temporarily. And then Jeff taps out at 22 minutes and 8 seconds. Yeah, that was that final battle was pretty dang intense. I mean, both players really fighting hard there. A lot of dead, a lot of Protoss blood on the ground here. A lot of dead tanks there too. But yeah, stasis were used pretty effectively. Again, it's economy is what the result of this game was. Protoss got up to 6 bases. Terran never. Well, this 4th base technically counts. Technically does count. And yeah, there's a production tab. That's why. It's nice. It's nice. There's a production tab. Didn't exist in original StarCraft or Brood War, as it turns out. So good game by Jeff there. Just got out macroed. It happens to the best of us, man. Really, really seriously does. So let's look at overview score here. About 157, 117. Good job producing units there. Jeff, 323 units produced. Killed 127 of them, but definitely losing on the other 2 categories. And then resources, yeah, way more gas mine, way more minerals mined, and about 10,000 more resources spent. And 10,000 resources of Brood War units is a lot. Is a lot of units. Good game though by Jeff for sure. People enjoyed it. I'm seeing in chat there. All right, what do we want next here? Hey, Roberto Horn. Cheers. Cheers for the United States. Hello, Brazil. Glad you like my stuff. No. Here's somebody's first win ever. How lobby do we want to go here? I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to see a super, super lobby game. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to cast Insect versus Rad Panda. Coming at ya. Left side, Purple Zerg, Rad Panda. Top left, or top-ish, is going to be the white Terran player Insect. Or I guess it's more of a peach color. More of a peach color than anything else here. Okay, ZVT action here at the lowest of levels. APM pretty high, though. So when it says somebody's first win, maybe it's their first win in a while. I don't know, man. Jeff would crush me, you guys. I watched him. I watched him play. That guy's real good. I'm not that good. Remember that Terran player that destroyed me last time we did this? Well, I mean, was it a destruction? It was close. I had Lurker Aspect coming. It didn't show up in time. If I want to make excuses here. Looks very much like a hatch first play here out of Rad Panda. His APM has dropped a little bit, down to 60. Nah, he's pooling it. He had well, 200 plus resources, went for the pool first play. About a 10 pool there from the Zerg into a barracks first. From Insect, he's not, I don't know, he's not walling off here, which I'm worried about. Nah, man, I'm not undefeated on ladder. Definitely not undefeated on ladder. I got killed on ladder last time we did this. It was the last stream. The very most recent one. I got placed. I won a ton of games. And I mean, in fairness, like 3 or 4 of those was this one dude who kept joining and losing on ladder. Like we were the only people playing. And, but then as soon as I played somebody who was actually playing, I got crushed. pool extractor here into what looks like an expansion from Rad Panda. Yeah, Observer does a good job scouting here and sees there's no wall here from the Terran players. So like a Ling Flood would be really, really hard for Insect to hold. Dun, 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 dun. Bum bum bum, bum bum. Dun 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 dun. This Terran player keeps canceling stuff. He canceled his refinery, and he canceled something at the low ground there. This game's like 15 or 20 minutes, I think. Oh, quick Hydralisk then. Just popping in now for Rad Panda. Alright, man. So we're going for some Hydralisk pressure or possibly defense against the Terran player. Terran player does not have much. Let's not lie. He's got a bunker with 2 Marines in it. He is expanding, which I'm very proud of. He needs to make that happen. And Lings are going to chase this SAV around for all time. I don't think Metabolic Boost. Nope, no Metabolic Boost, and it's not in research here either. Wait, there it is. Just got it started. All right, Rad Panda. He's going for speed now, but in the meantime, this SCV should be able to get some scouting off. Creep Colony, he's worried about aggression from the Terran player, which I can't necessarily blame him for. And a quick lair. Is this a lurker rush? This could be pretty good, honestly. In the lower levels, lurker rushes are extremely hard to deal with from lower players. Mental Patient MP. My day job is I do software testing for a cloud backup product. So companies, usually companies, send us their backups and then we store them in our cloud. And that way, if bad stuff happens, then they don't lose their data. All right, Rush. We'll catch you later, man. See you, dude. Bum ba-dum 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 bum bum ba-da-bum. I don't know. They're not terrible. They both expanded at least, which is nice. That's the thing. I'm not sure if there are any truly terrible players on the remastered ladder. I don't know how many people are picking up remastered for their first StarCraft experience. I just don't. Yeah, man. Lurker aspect on the way here. Lurker's done. Double gas in it for the lurker gas he's going to need. And he's going to push up, create, and we'll see what the Terran player does about it. I don't see a factory, so no tanks is going to be a problem. Unless... Nope, that's another barracks. Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. I mean, I will... How will I message? I'll respond to your email, and we'll talk. How about that? We'll take that offline. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Unless the lurkers are defensive, which I don't see what the... I mean, why rush lurker defensively? It does not make sense to me, honestly. Lurkers set up right here, and they're just slowly sieging forward. I don't know what Insect does about it. Really don't. He can throw up turrets for detection, which is nice, but they're back defending against Mutalisk, which is definitely not what is coming. So Lurker... Oh, there is a Spire. So Lurker aspect is on the way. Lurker aspect is done. Make some lurkers. Rad Panda. Go. Kill. There it is. Alright, so lurkers at least. At least here. Mr. Homeland Security, this might be the final game of the day. I'm planning for doing this for another... what time is it? About another 20 minutes or so. So maybe this, and maybe I'll play a game on ladder. And we'll wrap it up as we've traditionally been doing. That's right, back up those replays. Alright, so a lot of Marines, Marauder here. This is a pretty scary Terran army, honestly. Marauder, medics. It's Marines and it's medics, Falcon. Come on, man. That is the one thing I still struggle with. Finally making some tanks. He's like, alright, man, if I have time to make tanks, might as well. 64 to 41 army supply right now. Zerg player kind of falling apart a little bit. Needs a third base, like, yesterday. Looks like he's trying to take one now, which is good. Got a creep colony here. Bam! Let's make that sucker a sunken. Burrowing the lurkers in. So an attack of Marines and medics is not going to do a whole lot here. Not in this choke, not with this many lurkers. They're going to try. We'll see how experienced Insect is based on how quickly he retreats from that position once he knows there are lurkers. Here we go. Moving on in. Marines, medics. Doesn't see much. Feels like he's got this thing won, but... Lurker spines. Is he going? No! There's no detection! Ah! What a horrible massacre this is. Insect, no! What? Okay. Well, 5 kills on that lurker, 5 on that one, 9 on that one, 3 on that one. That was... ouch. I'm an experienced caster, you guys. Ouch. Well, I mean, Insect is still up. 61 to 47 supply. He's got a third base coming in. Third base for the Zerg player is done, which is awesome. Insect, don't do it, man. Don't keep doing this. This is why I say the siege would have been pretty good. But, man, that is a quick hive. That is a 10-minute hive that Rad Panda went for. He's getting a Mutalisk. He needs... I mean, he needs more gas if he's going whatever hive tech he's going for. Hey, Straylock, what's up, man? Okay, wait, what? What is that? What does your thing mean, Straylock? Does that mean you just have a YouTube channel and you've been verified? That's crazy. Alright, so Terran player looking okay. He's got Marines, he's got Firebats, he's macroing exceptionally well. Going for Science Vessels, Nidus Canal coming in here from Rad Panda. So it could quickly reinforce his third, but he needs a fourth is what he needs. He made that one Mutalisk. This is weird. Rad Panda, I don't know what's going on, man. $86 to 67 supply. That's it. Straylock has his own YouTube channel, everybody. Go check it out. Bum, bum. Dinsu. Late to the stream. That's okay. The VODs always show up later. With chat even, so you don't miss anything. It's really cool. Really, really super cool stuff, y'all. Alright, insect, 91 supply. Marines, medics, fire bats this time to deal with the lurkers, I guess. I don't know, man. I really don't. It's weird that Rad Panda went directly to Hive Tech and is doing nothing with it. He's not going a Greater Spire. He's not going Ultralisk Cavern. He doesn't have a Defiler mound on the way. It's just straight up a Mutalisk, a bunch of Hydras, few Zerglings, and a bunch of Lurkers. He is getting a lot of upgrades, which I do appreciate here, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba, da, ba, bum, 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 bum. I know, we are so turtling, Vlad. You're absolutely right. It's a great question. Why are we still turtling? I mean, I'd like to think that Insect has this game. He's got better macro. He's on the equal number of bases to the Zerg. The Zerg player does not know what he's doing with the tech that he has. He's going Adrenal Glands, which is nice. And he's getting some Mutalisks, so maybe he could go some Guardians and win this thing, but so far, Insect seems really, really gun-shy from losing all that stuff that he ended up losing to the Lurkers in that first attack. We're moving. We are moving out, ladies and gentlemen, to the bottom right here. I don't think he knows about this base, but he knows about this one because he's going to expand to a 4th. There's no way the Zerg player wins this, is there? Like, let me know in the comments if you think the Zerg player can possibly win this battle, because I'm not seeing it. Just not 100% seeing it at all. Like that he just sent a small group of units over to defend, didn't leave his front door wide open. Ah! Zerg player moving out 15 minutes in with some Hydras. Where are you going, bud? Nowhere, apparently. Just gonna sit here in the middle of the map and enjoy the nice cool weather. Can I sing some Metallica? Oh, this is not going to go well for the Zerg player. Hey, the Lurkers showed up, but they're being detected by the missile turret. And they get cleaned out this time. Hey, Insect. Nicely done, guy. More and more Mutalisks, man. He did not bring those into the battle. I'm not sure. You know what? I think if he brings the Mutas, he might win that. There are, how many? Like 4 or 5 Marines. There was a turret. And a couple Goliaths. Oh, now the Mutas come in. Here we go. Ah, they don't like the Charon booster. Run. Run for your life. It's a lot of Mutas. Oh, lockdown's being researched. What? No, the irradiate! He's trying to split. Okay, well, the irradiated one is down. The Mutas are trying to take down the science vessel. They're flying over everything to do so. They didn't even get the science vessel. Ah! Ow! Alright, well, both players have had their everybody died moments. That was the Zerg players for sure. Making more Mutas, making more Lurkers. And now that there are Goliaths out with Charon boosters, I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Charon Booster Goliaths are pretty good against Guardians, as it turns out. Travis is saddened by this. I want to go back to the point that the Terran player research lockdown, which does not work on Zerg units at all. Lockdown is only for mechanical units, period. So things like carriers, battle cruisers, tanks, arbiters can get locked down. Scouts can get locked down. Hey, Defiler's coming in from Rad Panda. How much faith do we have that he's going to be able to use Defilers effectively in this match? Man, the Terran player is floating so much money. 4,000, 1,000, and 154 supply. Let's go. All right, here we go. He's mech transitioned. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I don't... The ghosts, I guess maybe EMP on the Defilers... Maybe he's trying to go nukes later. The lockdown I'm utterly confused by. No use for that. Yeah, I just... Some really well-placed Dark Swarm could actually keep Rad Panda alive here. But he's not... Consume's not being researched here. It's a really hodgepodge group of Lurker, Hydralisk, Zergling, Muta. Which is very strange. Oh, is he going Drop Lord stuff? He is. He's going Drop Lurker. Alright, okay. I'm kind of on board here. Contain is real, though. The thing is, if he knew about this base, he would have wiped it out a while ago, but he doesn't. This is why you want to scout. You want to consistently see where your opponent's bases are, especially Zergs. Hey guys, where are you going? This is the strangest SCV move I've seen in a while. So Marines come in to experiment. They're going to die to all these Lings and Mutas and Lurkers, though. These guys are just out of range of the attack mode. He sees them. He just doesn't want to attack them. I don't know why. Lurker drop, a lurker drop here right now. Unload! Get out of there! There are so many missile turrets for detection, though. He brought a Defiler? Are you kidding me? Holy crap. He brought a Defiler for Dark Swarm. Meanwhile, army coming down to wipe out that third base, he accidentally scouted with those SCVs. The Lurker drop is doing some damage here, but the third base by Red Panda is going to die. I mean, Lings are coming out, but you need more than that to do this, friends. Nice. Gets the Dark Swarm. That's a huge Dark Swarm. The main base is in shambles. The problem for the Zerg player is that the Terran is on like 100 bases right now. Yeah, I think this is it. I think Insect has the win. Charon boosters dealing with the Mutalisks pretty effectively. Irradiate on the Mutalisks too. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I guess it is kind of a base race. Not really, though. The Lurkers aren't going to kill this stuff before the Terran kills all of Rad Panda's stuff here. I'm pretty sure. That said, setting up in range of a Lurker is not a good idea. How the ghost is just like, I got this. This is kind of incredible. Oh, using the eraser method to try to kill the lurkers. That's interesting. That's kind of good, actually. I like it. The problem here for Insect is all of his production facilities are done. He's got a barracks right there. A bunch of factories, actually. Never mind. But he's supply blocked pretty effectively, too. But Rad Panda is mined out, is his problem. He's just about there. Mutalisk to save the day. There is no way. There is no way the Zerg player wins this, you guys, is there? He's actually making Mutalisks, and there's only tanks on the ground. He can save his bases. And the lurkers are effectively base racing. This is insanity. This is absolutely crazy nuts. Okay, so we do have some Goliaths down here from wiping out the third base. What the heck? Was that broken? No! No! What happened? Alright, I mean, effectively what we're looking at here is... I don't know, man. This is crazy. How many mutas are there? 6 Mutalisks versus +2 Goliaths. 4 of those with a couple Marines with +1 attack and stim with a medic. And the income still coming in here and here. This is dead. I don't know. Honestly, don't know, man. This is freaking me out. Because all he has to do is deal with these lurkers and deal with these Mutalisks, and he's won. Because that's it. Rad Panda. Wow, he's got a bank, though, too. And he has supply available. 6,000, 1,000 here. That's a lot of Mutalisks. And honestly, Mass Muta might just be able to do this. The missile turret count is pretty high on some of these bases. And if the repair is real, that could be a problem. But if he just pumps out, he's got 1, 2, 3 larvae there. He's got 1, 2, 3 larvae there. 6 more Mutalisks. Nope, 7. You can do like 8 more Mutalisks here. Add them to the group, and I think that's it. So I guess choose your own adventure style. Choose your own adventure style. I think that's a Zerg win. So GG Rad Panda. That's a weird time to give up, though, man. You still have this army down here. You still have this income. He's not replacing his supply depots, as somebody mentioned. He had so much money. You're right. He just needs to start building barracks down here, factories down here, supply depots. These factories are fine. Builds a few supply depots, starts producing tanks and Goliaths, and he's got this thing. But, I mean, he wasn't at the moment, so I don't know. What a weird game. What a weird match that was. According to the score, let's see who won. Insect won. 115,000 points, 108. Resources here, definitely favoring Insect across the board for minerals, although more spent for Rad Panda. I am surprised by that. I guess the bank was the thing there. The bank was the problem. Do we have time to play one more game? Let's go for it. What the heck? We do. I mean, not one more. It'd be a 1. I'm B ranked. Woo! Here we go. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. We've cast some fun games. We've had some good comments. Jeff's game was very fun to cast. I hope he sends me more of those. And yeah, just team games, fastest map games, lobby games, all over the place here today. And then we'll wrap it up with a Falcon ladder match. See what we can do about that. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Nuke Africa. 2 Persis, 1 Cup. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm sure it's all very offensive, though. Practice Man. Silent Assassin 2. Hey, look, it's me. Hey, what's up, friendly player? What's up, man? Let's do this thing. Boom, boom. Yeah. Dumb. Dumb. Are we in? We're in. Match found. What's up, Zulu? Welcome. ZVT Action here. Hey, it's that nice tag we saw earlier. Not today, no. Ah. This guy doesn't believe it's me. What a jerk. That's a good point. This guy knows who I am, at least. That's funny. You were just watching my stream. Yeah. Yep. This is hilarious. It really is. I won't be distracted. He's gonna stream cheat? He was just watching and he just got mashed up with me on ladder? How crazy is that? We gotta scout. We really, really need to scout here. We're gonna go like a 12 pool. Extractor. 12 hatch, rather. Extractor pool. Sheesh, Falcon. Come on. Well, you win then. Ah, larva got in the way. Why? I need to find this dude. He found me. That's bad. Yes, I know. An SCV is attacking it. I hear ya. Making overlords who don't get supply blocked. Ah, we found him. Marine already out. You think so, Killabees? Think he's hacking me? Make some Zerglings, get some speed. We're gonna go Lurker Rush. Yeah. How's that sound, ladies and gentlemen? Pretty good? Get him. Is he gonna get the scout? The jukes! We need some gas if we're lurker rushing, don't we? We're gonna build a sunken just for safety here. I'm macroing. We're good here. Making it happen, Cap'n. Let's go ahead and get lurker aspect. Make an overlord 2. Overlords. I know we're doing overlords right now, though. In fact, another overlord. Yeah, speed should be done. Yeah. Unless I didn't get speed, I sure did get speed. Alright, let's see what's coming out here. Wow, we got the scout. You stupid Zerglings are dumb. Alright, well I'm in trouble now. Make some hydralisks. All right, we go. Let's see if we can get up here. Can we get up there, do you think? Nice. We'll give them speed, too. Oh, will we? No. Ow. Alright. My lings all died, at least. Did we get speed? No. We're working on it. Lurkers on the way. More and more hydras coming. Gonna drone up a little bit, spending our money pretty well here. Come on, lurkers take forever. Let's go. Okay, let's see what happens here. Overlord, so we don't get supply blocked. Trying to burrow. Sheesh, that was ugly. Nice. Where are my drones at? I know you're here. Alright, well, need a third base anyway, so let's do that. I don't know, I mean, it's all bio. I'm not sure what else we're scouting here, to be honest with you. Maybe could use a macro hatch too. Yeah, that was brutal. You are correct. That attack did not go well for me at all. Get speed for overlords. Got some lurkers here defending. Third base might be in a bit of trouble here. Think he's gonna drop me? I feel like maybe he's gonna drop me. Overlord's speed is coming. Ooh, there's a stim. You gonna come up here? Not recommend doing that. Queen's Nest this thing. Let's get some upgrades. Where do you even come in here? I don't know this map well enough, you guys. It's a problem. Alright, so I'll throw a creep colony there, make some hydras to defend. What the? I made a Queen's Nest. Where did that? Oh, I hate that sometimes they. How? What? What can't you do here exactly? Oh, that's really, really frustrating. Yeah, I'm trying to get to Hive here. Queen's Nest is late. It's extremely, extremely frustrating. They can't come up this ramp without causing some problems to themselves and others. Got a lot of Marines, got science vessels up there too. Queen's Nest done, awesome, let's go. Ah, yes. Got heck of supply blocked there. Right. On it. On it. Think he's gonna drop up there? Maybe. I mean, he has to come through here if he's gonna walk, but who knows what he's gonna do. Alright, good. Let's go some lurkers down here. Rally them there. Rally some hydras over here. Overlords do not have speed because apparently I didn't research speed. Even though I thought I had. Broodor is hard, man. Just trying to get to ultras at this point. Hope he doesn't go for tanks all that much. I'm gonna build the Ultralisk Cavern down here. Come on. Go Hive. There it is. Additional upgrades, kinda. Let's make a bunch of overlords so we don't get supply blocked on this ultra play, ultra ling play. I'm gonna go for adrenal glands 2/2 on the lings. Oh boy, get out. Ah. What a jerk. Brutal. Well, I'm dead. That was fun. Just erasered me real good. Man, that's all that takes, huh? 2 science vessels with irradiate. And he wiped out all my stuff. I even ran. Didn't matter. Oh, I hear ya. Hey, look, I've got 3 Ultralisks. What the what? He's just playing with me, is what this guy is doing. He's just playing way better than I am. You gotta love the Brood War ladder, man. Okay, so,
forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
brutal. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Outproduced me. Out everything to me. Woo! That was just a slacking, man. Good one. All right, well, I gotta go. I will catch you guys in a couple days with more stream games. It was bad manner play, but he was gonna wreck me anyway. It's not like it really mattered, you know. All right, thanks everybody. We will catch you next time. Thanks for being here. Thank you again, Jeff, for being a member of the channel. And we'll be here in a couple days, I think is what it is. Until then, take care of yourself.